Libra. Wow, check out the camera. Spirit was ready for me to sit down and do this reading. I was just having to recuperate my energies. We're going to begin with the Book of Doors Divination deck. I see 8 and 1 here, so somebody born in 1981 could be significant. Let's roll the die first. 6. What Egyptian deity, would like to come out, please? Dropped in my lap. 7. 6 and 7. 6 and 7 is a Keru. Let's see what this means. The Ta family. A Keru. A Kiru. 188. Definitely 80s babies in the house. 80s babies. This is about a subterranean world. It means from Akiti, which means room. Also Akert, the subterranean world. The divine meaning, a journey. Remembering the past in order to know how to act in the present. Yes, in this life, but really in your past life, your most recent past life. It's all about past life regression. Yeah, right before. Listen, I didn't know it was going to say this next. Unconscious memories surfacing. The continuity of time. 222 as I look up. A Keru or a Kiru is the past and the future, yesterday and tomorrow. He is the continuity of time, the memory of all the cycles that have turned and will return until consciousness is no longer bound by the limitations of time. And with time, I heard Saturn, the limitations of time, Saturn's rings. That is significant here. Let's begin with the cards. Subterranean room. How interesting. 313. It's hard for, I don't know why the camera keeps doing this. It's like, is it trying to focus in on the crystal? Oh, wow. We're glitching the matrix, y'all. Look at this. Look at the table. 333. Wow. Wow. This is real wood. I just heard mahogany, but I have no idea what wood this is. Wow. Okay. Maybe once I get some cards on the table, the camera will focus in on the images. 2 more shuffles. Messages for Libra. Egyptian deities. Goddesses, pharaohs, prophets and prophetesses. Ooh-wee. Something just flew to the floor upright. I believe it's Sekhmet. That it is. Oh, this is no games. No games are being played with Sekhmet showing up, Libra. 444. I just so happened to stop the camera on 444. Sekhmet. Something about being banished to the underworld. Sekhmet is a very powerful. She will clear your roads. She will clear your path if you call upon her. Do so with the utmost respect if you decide to do so. All my readings are for entertainment purposes only, but I believe there's two people here that have been casted down into this red part of the card. I had to cover them up. I feel like she's helping you purify your life and casting your enemies to the underworld. 555. Okay, 93. Someone born in 1993. Now we have 90s babies coming in. Sekhmet, from Sekhem, meaning power. Sekhmet is the great lion goddess, the fierce twin of Bastet. And as her name implies, Sekhmet is the scorching, destructive power of the sun. She is strong, mighty, sometimes violent. She is no gentle cat. Where Bastet is said to drink milk, Sekhmet, we'll just glaze over that part. Sekhmet is the power of the sun at its height. Sekhmet is depicted as a woman with a lioness head surmounted by the solar disk. She holds the lotus scepter. In the form of the serpent goddess, Sekhmet took up her position on the head of her father Ra to become the Eye of Ra. Write that somewhere. Inscribe the Eye of Ra for protection. At this time, Libra. Ooh, you could inscribe it onto a candle. Because she works with the powers of fire is why I'm saying that. That could be especially potent and powerful if you would inscribe the Eye of Ra on a candle and then burn it with the intention of purifying yourself from thy enemies or anyone trying to intrude in your life. I heard intruders. Intrude on your life, your family, your land, what belongs to you, your destiny. The lotus scepter is also very significant. In the fight against Apep, Sekhmet is the fire which destroys him in her form of the eye burning the enemy. It is easy to see why, throughout Egyptian history, Sekhmet was regarded as a power to be invoked to protect the good and annihilate the wicked. I'm ringing the bell. Amen. And so it is, Ashe. In the card, two figures fall away beneath her, indicating the negative or dark side of the individual that is destroyed or rather transformed by her fire. You could even be embodying the energy and powers of Sekhmet. Whoever crosses your path is eventually burned if they work against you. 10-10, confirmation. Their shadow is also purified. That's so wild. You are, woo, Libra, whoever I read for. Do you know how powerful you truly are? This is a powerful protector. Lust, passion, fire, and strength. Magical power. In later dynastic times, 4 lioness-headed goddesses were assigned to the 4 directions of space. Sekhmet and Bastet belonged to the west and east, respectively. Okay, so if you consider yourself on the East Coast like I do, this is very significant for you. If you consider yourself on the West Coast, California, that type of area over there on the West, this is very significant to you. Something about bridging the two as well, the 2 directions, the 2 coasts. Or 2 forces. I don't know. This is interesting. Okay. Respectively, Nekabet and, I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, Ujit, were the goddesses of the south and north. While many of the statues of Bastet were painted green, Sekhmet was always associated with red, the color most associated with the female creative principle and with the flashing brilliance of Sirius. Thank you, Sekhmet. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to our Spirit team. Speaking of a doorway, a room, at the bottom of the deck, we have Kemetef. That looks like many, many doorways with either one huge snake or many snakes. Let's read about it. I'll put her over here. Before we move into the Egyptian tarot that I have here. I will tag these decks in the products as well. Okay, Kemetef. Oh, this Book of Doors divination deck is one of the most, if not the most powerful deck I own. No offense to all my other decks. I love them. Like, I really enjoy my cards. I do. But this and the Hoodoo Tarot, this is even more powerful than the Hoodoo Tarot to me, though. Okay. $129, Kemetef. I just heard that's what you should be living to. That's the age you should be living to. What? How interesting. That is true. We should, on average, be living 120 years. But it's like 1414 confirmation. That, it's like lifespan has been cut in half. Now it's like you're blessed if you live into your elder years, your 60s and beyond, what they consider a senior citizen. What is that, like 62, 65? You are blessed. 1441. Anyway, Kemetef, bull of his mother. Before the 8 primordials, a great serpent named Kemetef existed as he who has fulfilled his time. Oh, for some of you, this is your last life in this incarnation in this wheel of incarnation on this earth. This is your last life. You have fulfilled your time, but not yet. I'm not saying like somebody's gonna pass. This is all entertainment. No, it's not your time yet. But I'm just saying, this, when it is your time, later on down the road, hopefully long, long, long time, down many, you still have many doors in this life. But at the end of it, you will have fulfilled your plan, your time here on this earth plane. But Kemetef had a son, Irta, IRTA, confirmation. I'm getting a call, toll free, decline. But Kemetef had a son, Irta, creator of earth. This son was also a snake who brought forth the 8 primordial Neteru and later produced Amon, the hidden sun. Every 10 days, Irta was said to carry funeral offerings to the 8 primordials. Although his father Kemetef ceased to exist, or I don't know if bull of his mother, I guess Kemetef is a female, the mother energy, excuse me. Although Kemetef ceased to exist, the serpent power or creative energy, he personifies, did not die. It was continued through Irta, through Amon, and through the ancient rites of the said festival where the pharaoh symbolically passed to be reborn in a more perfect state. These rites were undoubtedly phallic. Phallic. The snake itself is one of the most ancient phallic symbols. Its most exalted form being the something on the headdress, the Eye of Ra. Again, coming through. Okay. During the festival, the priest invoked the mystery of Kemetef, saying, "Hail to thee, Min, who impregnates..." Oh, we're not going to say that. The mystery is that of conception and rebirth, of fertility in general, which was renewed. The Ouroboros. From Kemetef also derived the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail, which has the same meaning of perpetual renewal. Immortality, the divine meaning of this card. Something has fulfilled its time and is no longer necessary, or this is the return of something thought gone. The continuity of life, renewal of energy. Whew. If you're a parent and you watch Libraland, you watch these videos, you know how important, you know how important your seed is, your child, your biggest blessing in this entire world. You know that they will be carrying on Anubis is guarding you and yours. Confirmation, 6 of Wands. You will have victory in this life, and so will your offspring. So will your babies, Libra. You've taken a lot of attacks. 2020, confirmation. 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. You have transmuted year after year so much darkness. Dark magic attacks. Shout out to whomever it was that commented on the reading I uploaded last night. I think they commented this morning. They said that I was in their dreams. I was in the astral last night and I helped protect them from these attackers in the astral. And I told the person that I showed up in their dream, apparently, that the attackers have no real power. And I showed the person how and helped them, protect them. You guys, at the end of this video, I'm going to go outside. And if it's still in the yard, then I think it's witchcraft. This is so weird. There's like a pile of gnarly hair and stuff in my backyard. I let Rosita out and like she didn't even want to walk around it. So I'm going to have to dispose of it, but I don't know how it got there. I'll show it to you at the end of the video if I can remember. It's gnarly. Anyway, I woke up at 4:30, stomach like it was bad. Wow. Yeah, some of us seriously need to call upon these powerful protectors that are here for us. 2222 confirmation, 2 of Wands. Seriously. Inscribe the candle, light it, imbue it with your intentions. Call upon these powerful protectors. Sekhmet and Ra are here for you specifically. And also Anubis, I heard, with that 6 of Wands. Okay, let's begin. Anyways, I had a really bad morning. Like, the worst I've had in a long, long time. I'm like, okay, you know what? It told me multiple things. Before I saw whatever the heck that is in my yard, I don't know if that's anything. It could have just blown in like a, you know, like a desert tumbleweed. But it's gnarly. It's gnarly looking. King of Swords. This is about standing up for what's right, period. Period! There's right and there's wrong. There's truth and there's lies. There's light and there's dark. Ooh, the devil? Truth, the King of Swords back at the bottom. Whoa. And the ugliest devil, one of the ugliest devil cards. All right, hold on. I knew I was on point about the King of Swords energy coming through here. This is a matter of principle. Plain and simple. No confusion, which is the art of the devil. There's no confusion here. The sword of divine truth is cutting through to just that, the truth. This is a matter of principle. Right and wrong. This devil card is the typhoon. The genius of catastrophe enfolds the great and the small. Attraction, originality, diversity, devastation, turbulence, passion. Interesting how I spoke about the underworld and the two souls that had fallen in the Sekhmet card into the underworld. Well, it shows the same thing in this devil card. I just can't, I'm not going to, show it. But there's two souls trapped in the underworld by the devil. King of Swords coming through, saying it's a matter of principle. Now I'm hearing it's all about the Benjamin's baby. Nine of Wands, another card of protection with the golden scarab. The Four of Chalices, the messenger. The great crane. I don't think that's a crane, but that's what I just heard. The great crane. Let's see what that means spiritually. The spiritual meaning. Oh my gosh, 222 is so significant. It's literally 222 on the real timer. We saw 2222, 222, and now we're seeing it again, 222. Good grief. Spiritual meaning of the great crane. The great crane symbolizes various spiritual concepts, depending on the culture, including longevity. What is happening, Libra? Confirmation. Longevity, wisdom, good fortune, peace, and purity. Cranes are seen as messengers between the spiritual and earthly realms. With their long lifespan and graceful flight, connecting to immortality and the divine. Oh my gosh. They also represent patience, balance, and awareness, encouraging us to be present, trust the flow of life. Nine of Wands. Let's see. Wow. The golden scarab. Protection, suspension, intuition of danger. Someone born on the 18th could be significant. I keep seeing 18. It was just 28, 18, 28, 28. Phone confirmation with that. The 28th born or the 18th born. Tell me more. Who does Libra need to protect themselves from? The Three of Cups. This just came out yesterday in the Haunted Tarot, did it not? With the three people cheering, cheers, in the party. And the one girl was submerged, representing you, Libra, in the pool. It's something about you needing to cleanse yourself, using purifying waters to cleanse these energies off of you on a continuous basis. Okay, this is bizarre. The Knave of Wands is here. The Page of Wands, which is this Knave of Wands, also showed itself in the reading yesterday in regarding to this coven. this group of 3 or more. 3003. As I say that, 3003, mirror numbers. Somebody born on the 11th, 3011, or the 30th. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Protect yourself, Libra, but also know who protects you. That part. You are here to play a divine tune. Confirmation. I'm getting a phone call. I had to wait till they popped off the screen because I wasn't going to decline them. I'll call them back after the read. Okay. The World with the Ace of Chalices. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Bump, ba-dum. Ba-dum, bump, bump, bump. You hear the cardinal in the background? Birds in the sky know how I feel. I can't make it up. You are protected by mighty warriors, by the 4 guardians of this earthly realm. You are protected. You are here on a divine mission, a divine life path. She's playing the harp. The harp resonates a divine frequency. It resonates with divine frequency. You resonate with the divine frequency, and that's just what it is. And these demonic people in this coven that are throwing all this witchcraft at you right now, this dark witchcraft. Birds in the sky. It's like you are going to fly. High, high, high. Let's read the World and the Ace of Chalices. Oh my gosh, the World literally says, reward. All things come together in modesty. All secrets are revealed. All chalices are filled. And you have the Ace of Chalices, the biggest chalice of all is for you, Libra. Give this read a big thumbs up if you have not done so already. Please and thank you. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up, Libra. Wow. All chalices are filled and all wounds are healed. This is totality, success, perfection, ecstasy, entirety, self-sufficiency. That's the World card. And now let's read the Ace of Chalices, and I'll go show you what the heck is in my backyard. The Ace of Chalices is the soul of Osiris. Abundance, joy, and nourishment. Stay balanced, stay blessed. I love you all from the bottom of my heart chakra. Thank you for all your support. If you'd like to send a tip, if any of these readings really resonate for you, if I've helped you out, if you'd like to donate, my Cash App and PayPal is in the description box, or send me a little birthday, gift, present, donation, tip, whatever you like, whatever you want to call it. Okay? Love you guys. from the bottom of my heart chakra always. All right, let's go see what the heck this is in my yard. So looking off my back deck, I see that little brown fuzzy thing right there, right? Okay, let's go closer. That looks like hair out of a drain or something mixed with other stuff. It's just gnarly, yo. Like, you see, that's like hair. What the beep? I'm done. Ugh.